Yeah, the actual number of required spaces for the multifamily residential units is not completely provided in that underground area. It would need to lead out into the above-ground structure.
And just so we're clear, that the parking calculations are they're solely for retail use, not for restaurant use.
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay. Just bear with me for a minute. I think you addressed the issues that were raised in the Planning Commission's review letter. If you can just, one last comment, can you comment on how the proposal is suitable for the property in question and designed to be in harmony with and appropriate for the character of this general vicinity?
Yeah, again, I think we are consistent with what the borough uses are in the adjacent properties. We're providing opportunity for pedestrian connection to open space. We're providing open space opportunities. We're protecting the natural resources on the site and breathing new life into the site through those uses.
And it's intended to be a pedestrian-friendly site?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, there's sidewalks provided between all the uses and connecting all the uses on site.
I'm sorry?
There's sidewalks that are provided for pedestrian use to connect all the different uses on the site. And off the site to connect into the existing sidewalk system on South State Street.
The courtyard and the pocket park, which is at the corner of Penn and South State, are they intended for public access, or are they solely for the use of the people that live in the adjacent properties?
Public access. Public access.
Okay. And do we provide areas throughout the site for public gatherings, for park benches, for picnic tables, things of that nature?
Yes, there's opportunities within the pocket parks themselves and also the courtyard area and natural areas on site.
I have no further questions of Mr. Green. I'll move Exhibit A1 and the other exhibits into evidence.
Any objections to those exhibits?
No objection.
Council has any objection? I'm sorry?
The aerial?
Yes.
No objection.
Unless council has any objection, they'll be accepted as exhibits. Okay. In light of the time, I think we still have some time. If council has any questions of this witness, we can still have a few minutes for that.
I do have a couple questions. One is just asking what this dotted yellow line is that goes around the parking structure. Is that designating anything?
Yeah, it's utilized to provide a dimensional requirement for the area that's utilized necessary for the multifamily residential units. If you go to the table of regulations, letter D, the minimum lot area for multifamily dwelling is the total area of the dwelling units multiplied by 1.45. So that's where we wanted to demonstrate compliance with that the lot area could support the density of the units provided.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Also, on in terms of the current structures that are on the site, you indicate the only one that's going to remain is the house that's at the corner of Penn and State. This is the old Cedia house.
Right.
There's a barn behind it. Are there plans for that barn?
No, the barn was to be removed.
It's to be
as part of it.
Okay. Do you know if it's being relocated? Is it being demolished? Do you know what the...
Okay. Yeah, that would be the owner's option there.
Pardon?
That would be up to the owner to provide information on.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Smith will be testifying, and he'd
Okay.
probably be better suited to
Oh,
address.
okay. No, that's
address
fine.
that.
That's fine. And then my other question was regarding the two-deck parking structure. Am I understanding this drawing correctly that you can get to the upper deck from this one-way drive that comes in off of Penn Street, and you can go in and out of the upper deck, but there is no connection between the upper and the lower deck.
Correct.
To get to the lower deck, you go around the entrance that comes off of State
Right, the
Street.
decks are not interconnected, they're separate.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
There was a traffic study submitted when Alan first started working on this project back, I guess, in 2010. Has there been a new traffic study looked at or done for this current proposal?
That was not done by Mr. Green's firm. We do have the,
Yeah, but he's testifying as to the compliance with our T&D ordinance, and traffic impact is one of those items we have to be, has to be in compliance with.
and we have a separate
Okay.
firm that prepared that.
Okay.
They'll gentlemen this one as well.
Excuse me, Doc, are you saying that there is, I think we all know there's a
Can you come up and use the mic?
There's a 2010 traffic study, I think April 2010, that was done by Pinoti Associates. Is there an updated, that plan reflected a somewhat different, significantly different? Can I finish for a minute? Can I finish for a minute?
I don't know why I'm being questioned.
Well, because I'm trying to-
Witnesses on the stand.
Well, because I'm not sure your answer was clear that you
Well-
gave to the council. Is there going to be a revised traffic study submitted as part of this plan application?
We're looking into that, and we will address all the traffic concerns through our traffic testimony.
All right, so,
Traffic professionals.
so you're looking into the question as to whether there will be a revised traffic study,
Well,
So we're prepared to address the traffic issue, we'll address it.
but one has not been submitted with this application, correct?
at this point, counsel for the other parties would have an opportunity to cross-examine. Looking at the time, it is now 9 o'clock. It would seem to make sense that this is where we would break. And those parties would have an opportunity to begin cross-examination. And Mr. Green will be here at the continued hearing.
Correct.
Okay, so I'd recommend, and council would agree, that we would adjourn at this point in time, and the hearing would be continued, thank you, and would be reconvened on January 10th. And that'll be during a regularly scheduled monthly meeting of Borough Council. Other business, I assume, will be handled on that day, and the conditional use hearing will be scheduled during that meeting.
7 o'clock?
The meeting will begin at 7 o'clock, unless somebody up here tells me otherwise. Yep, that schedule will remain. And this announcement is notice that the hearing will be continued until January 10th at 7 p.m. No further notice will be provided to the applicant or the parties or the public. You can move to adjourn.
Okay, may I have a motion to adjourn? May I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carries.